Hello and welcome to this week's Akashic Soul Wisdom Show, where today I'm going to be talking about how to bring a little bit more sparkle and magic into your business. This is a great topic because often we feel that the magic happens outside of us, and it's really not the case. So I really want to talk into this today about how you can bring more of that magic and that sparkle into what you do, into the everyday, into how you run your business, how you show up, how you love what you do. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Natasha Harris. I support conscious business owners to really supporting them to creating a thriving business that they absolutely love, and to support the planet through the work that they do, support your clients, support the amazing things that we are doing to shift and raise consciousness on the planet and to create a positive change out in the world and allow that magic to happen. So hi to everyone who's watching. Welcome. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. And yeah, great to have you here joining me. And yeah, let me know how you bring a little bit of magic into your life and into your business on a day-to-day basis. So this is something that we do struggle with as business owners, as people who, really want to create and make a difference in the world. We struggle with understanding or creating that magic for ourselves. We do think that, running our business is hard work. It's based on hard work, sheer hard work. Push, grind, got to put in the effort, got to put in all the hours God sends, mustn't let up, must go faster, must go harder. And although we have to put in the effort and we have to take the action and we have to do what we want in order to create results, there are plenty of people who are out there going, oh, it'll just happen for me. That's also not how it happens. We have to take the action, but it is not through sheer hard work and, putting your foot down and keep going and go as fast as you can for as long as you can until you're burnt out either. So that's really not where the magic happens. What that magic happens. Creating the magic is about doing what you love. What does magic actually mean for you? What is it that shows up when it's magical? What are you doing? What's happening for you? What's occurring? Like for me, when I'm in that magical space, it's about ease and flow and really being in the moment, being in the present, really loving what I'm doing and showing up and loving everything I do. That for me is really experiencing and creating those magical moments. So what does that magic mean to you? Let me know in the comments. If you're watching the replay, type #replay and let me know what you're doing every day that is really showing up in this magic and doing what you absolutely love. Or is the majority of what you do really still showing up in the hard work, in the grind, in the effort? So as you show up more and more in creating everything you do in your business with a little bit of sparkle, with a little bit of joy, with a bit of ease, and that's not always easy in the beginning, and sometimes not even easy like when we're in, year 5, year 6, year 7 of our business. But, we have to show up creating that bit of sparkle if we want to create that sparkle for ourselves. So really what I want to show today is like we hold the magic wand. We hold the magic wand about how we create what we create and how we create and input that bit of sparkle and magic into our business. So are you holding that magic wand, or do you think that actually it's just by pure luck, it's pure by pure kind of sheer hard work and it just happens for you at unexpected times? How many of you are actually like when the magic happens, when something incredible happens, we're like in shock, we're in like, I don't know how that happened. Oh my goodness, isn't that such a surprise? Isn't it lovely? But don't know really how it happened. That's how I used to experience that a lot. And I do remember a dear friend always saying to me, you always seem so surprised when, when something really positive shows up, or when something like out the blue shows up. You always seem really surprised, but it's not really a surprise. And I remember always thinking, okay, so why am I surprised at that? And actually, it was a conversation that's being had in one of the community member spaces that I run, the Circle of Light movement at the moment. And it's really, really kind of reminded me that we put this magic outside of ourselves. So we really think that actually the magic happens to us. These beautiful, wonderful things happen to us, but we are creating it. We are always holding that magic wand, and however we show up is how we create that magic for ourselves. So let me know if you've got any questions. Let me know if that doesn't quite make sense. It's really kind of like we put that around outside of ourselves, a bit like the law of attraction. It's like when we create results for ourselves in our business, whether we think it's magical or not, we kind of go, oh, that's great. I did something that was, I was rewarded for doing something good. The universe has shown me back and I'm on the right track. And we forget it's actually that we are a magnet to creating what we want to create. And if something is showing up in your experience, whether it's wanted or unwanted, you have created it because you are a vibrational match to it, and therefore it appears in your experience. So we often put something out about outside of ourselves when we show gratitude to something. And this is something I want to talk into a little bit. It's like when we show gratitude to something, it's like, thank you, universe, for showing me this. Thank you, universe, for giving me this. Thank you for to this person for saying or coming into my life. We never thank ourselves. We never show ourselves the gratitude of what we have created, because those things have come into your life because you've created it, because you've done something, you've stepped forward, and you're resonating at that frequency to bring that thing into your life and manifest the results. I often get asked, can you show me how to become a better manifestor? And I might have mentioned this before, but my response to that is always, you are an incredible manifester. And that's not always an easy pill to swallow, but we are incredible manifesting beings. We are manifesting every single moment of every single day. But usually we are manifesting the stuff we don't want as opposed to the stuff we do want. And when we do manifest the stuff we do want, we don't recognize that we have been still the manifester of that result. So who recognizes that in themselves? I can see a couple of people watching. Let me know in the chat how that shows up for you, and whether you recognize yourself as being the magician of your own experiences. There is no magic outside of us happening, conspiring, doing all this stuff for us. We are showing up and everything is responding to that with the result we desire. So we are absolutely that magic. So when it shows up, we want to really acknowledge, we want to notice that it's shown up first and foremost. We want to really, truly acknowledge that we have been the manifestors and the creators of that result, purely and simply down to us. Other things outside of us have been attracted to us, are coming to us because we have stepped forward and we've created it. So we really want to notice that we've created it, or that result has shown up, or that bit of magic has just landed in our life. It's not unexpected. It's not unexplained. It's because you've created. So acknowledging that you have created. This is so, so important when you come to doing your gratitude practice. I have a whole course on gratitude for manifesting because it's such an important element that we forget to give ourselves gratitude towards ourselves for creating it. It's like, thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you to this person, thank you, universe, but we don't thank ourselves. This is so, so important. So when you next manifest and create something in your life and you're, oh my gosh, how did this happen? Come back to you. Ask yourself, what did I do to create this in my life? This is about aligning yourself, creating that vibrational frequency to aligning to something to create it and manifest it in your life. You are the manifester. So, showing up and doing what you love creates that sparkle, creates that love. It's even in sometimes when we don't want to show up to something, when we get into the groove of it, it's like, oh, this is the magic. This is the sparkle. And for me, being out here and sharing stuff with you creates that magic and that sparkle for me. It's something I love to do. I love to hear the feedback from it. I love to share these insights of how we are manifesting all of these. And this is how I manifest these results in my business. I become what it is that I want to be and what I want to manifest in my life. I create the magic and the sparkle by showing up in that energy and aligning to it and being in it. So it's like, if we want to create more ease and flow and joy in our lives, we have to show up with ease, flow, and joy. We have to create that for ourselves. It's like when we create For me, my top value is about creating freedom. My business has to absolutely create freedom for me. So it's really around then, how do I show up in freedom for everything I do? It's around asking myself, do I really want to show up for this? Do I really want to do this? And if the answer is yes, then showing up and doing it. Is it going to be challenging? Yes. But does that still mean I want to do it? Yes. So therefore, it's okay to step forward. If it's not going to bring me freedom, if it's going to restrict me, if it's going to hold me down, if it's going to keep me confined and make myself my harder work for myself, then absolutely I need to work out how I can bring the sparkle into that so it gives me that freedom, or how I can say no to that thing and know that that's not bringing the magic and the sparkle to my life and my business. So predominantly. So it's like our business is our life. Our business is an extension of who we are and how we show up day to day. So we want to be showing up in that way. So stop seeking outside of yourself for the magic. Stop seeking and showing gratitude outside of yourself for the magic that's showing up in your life. Acknowledge you. You are the magician, and be your own magician in understanding how you show up in that. So let me know if you've got any questions or thoughts around that, because being in this energy is so rewarding. It's so gratifying. It's so joyful, and it's fun, and it's easy. But it's often that we are sidetracked, distracted by this idea that business has to be hard work, that we have to do things the hard way, that magic only happens occasionally. Magic is happening all the time because you are manifesting all the time. And magic really simply is a manifestation of results that we want to see happen. So if we want to see more of the stuff happen that puts us in that experience, we want to be showing up more into that. So let me know if there's any questions or thoughts around that. How are you showing up in magic? What are you doing day to day that's magical? What are you noticing every day that feels magical and is really tapping into that energy of incredibleness? Like, sometimes things are easy to pass us by and we don't notice them. I think that that's sometimes the easiest way we discount the beauty and the magic that's happening all the time and all around us. I know that I've been guilty of that. I know that sometimes I still am. And sometimes I'm like, oh, wow, look at this. This is incredible. How did this happen? And how did this come about? So it's really around really acknowledging and noticing it. Don't discount anything. Don't ignore anything. Don't let anything pass you by. If there are things that you are showing up in your experience, really spend the time and take time to acknowledge that thing manifesting in your experience, in your business, and then showing yourself gratitude for that, acknowledging that you are the one that has created it, that you are the powerful creator of that experience. So I think that's all I wanted to share. So if there are no questions or thoughts, sometimes this Facebook doesn't show me all of the comments, but if you've got questions, if you want to ask me any questions outside of this space, please do contact me. My contact information is in the post, is in the feed. Do reach out. If you are interested in knowing how to bring about more of this magic and this sparkle into your life through the Akashic Records, and you would love to have a consultation about how you can work with me and the Akashic Records to take your business to the next level of impact and leadership, then do reach out and sign up to a free consultation in the post as well. And if you're really just curious about knowing who you are at soul level and your soul power, then do click on the link to find out for a free mini reading and let me know what it is that you are looking for to create in your business as the next level of impact and leadership. We have to show up in order to create that next level and leadership in our business. We absolutely have to show up for that. And it's about us and how we do that. You're so welcome, Amina. Lovely to see you here again today. And hope there was a little nugget of magic for you to take away from today's show. And go away and sprinkle that magic in your business and see it unfold, expand as you do more and more of that. Keep sprinkling the magic, enjoy your business, enjoy life, and watch it grow and expand to being to being what you love, showing up with what you love. I'll see you again next week, same time here every Wednesday, 4 p.m. UK time for the Akashic Soul Wisdom Show, and see you next week for a little bit more magic in your business. Bye for now.